Minecraft.
When you think about the rarest items in Minecraft, you might picture the elytra or a heavy core. You may not immediately think of chainmail. But while chainmail is renewable and farmable, it's incredibly tedious, since per mob, you're less likely to see it than even a wither skeleton skull or a trident. Of course, most players won't find much use for chainmail, but since it cannot be crafted, it remains a novelty that many people enjoy. Recently I had a project where I did in fact need to farm dozens of pieces, so I decided it might be worth designing a farm specifically for it. And with the Copper Age drop, there is finally a reasonably straightforward way to do it. This video is a proof of concept since I don't expect many people will have a great desire to build this farm, but if you do like collecting chainmail for aesthetic purposes or you have any interest in doing this yourself, please let me know in the comments and I'll definitely consider following up with a tutorial. For now, let me just walk you through what you would need to farm chainmail and how it works. So the core of this farm is the skeleton spawner, since they're one of the two mobs that can spawn with chainmail armor. And this is a very basic sort of flush design where the water moves the skeletons into the channel, and then those are moved into a bubble column, which then brings them up high enough to fall down and be reduced to just a hit point or two remaining. I've built most of this out of glass so that you can see the workings, but the reality is in most cases you're going to find these spawners underground and this is going to look entirely different. The next important piece here is having a killing chamber that includes tamed wolves. I've put armor on them just in case, but if your slab configuration is like this, I have not seen any issues with the skeletons being able to shoot the dogs. Now this farm can also double as an XP farm. The reason I've gone ahead and put this trapdoor here is because at least on Java, this will actually allow XP to be collected through the trapdoor, but you won't accidentally throw your items into the hopper, because I do have this set up with a trash can and I wouldn't want my items to be destroyed accidentally. Underneath the killing area there's a hopper, and because we have the dog set up this way, there is the chance sometimes that these items will fall out to any of these three sides, which is why I have these additional 3 hoppers. But all items collected then go into the hopper pipe to the next section of this farm, which is the item sorter. This allows us to pull out the arrows and the bones if we so desire. If you don't want those, you could install a trash can here and make sure those are sorted out. This is a design that's been around a long time. It's actually relatively simple. I originally found this from Impulse SV a long time ago. Of course, now we also have the copper golem. And because of the fact that we are pulling out all the arrows and the bones, that leaves all the non-stackable items to go into this copper chest. And our little guy here will continuously check for items. If he finds something, he will put it in one of these 2 chests. You'll notice one of these is under glass. That's so I can access it from this side, because this is my output. This is where everything else, all other types of armor and bows, will go into this chest. And I have this specifically set up with 23 items because when it reaches 24, that will trigger another comparator, which will allow the hoppers underneath it to send those items into the trash can. Now you specifically want all these items to be down in the bottom of the inventory, because as new items are dropped in, they'll drop into the top, and the hoppers will also pull from the top. So that way it's new items that are pulled out of here, and not these ones that we are priming it with. There is one limitation of this system. Well, good afternoon, or good evening. No, I think everybody's here still in the afternoon. Hey, Dad, Mom, DJ, Jassy, MGP, Frank, DeMama. I think I got everybody for now. Hi, welcome back. I know I took last week off. I'm not gonna lie to you. I almost considered taking this week off because I have so much to edit for Sheepwood SMP. Speaking of, since DJ Brunch is in the chat, you guys may have seen on Discord, he's been playing around with some like resource pack stuff. And I actually got to open up a little tiny little thing that he was working on yesterday. Naming the wool to Sheepwood and changing the Enderman to the Enderdoodle. So that's pretty cool. That's maybe something that like in the future we'll all get to enjoy. Let me flip this guy over here. So don't forget today, like I did the other day. And Dad, so you didn't know you couldn't craft chainmail? Well, now you know. And that is one of the reasons why that idea was so much fun for me, is because when I finally get around to editing the Arc Dimension video, you guys will get to see, well, there's a little sneak peek clip in there, but what I was using it for. So let's get back to this monstrosity here. I started the other 3 levels on this. I did not feel like collecting glowstone, so I had enough. Oh, look, I'm in a hole. I had enough shroom lights that I'll use those for the lighting inside. You could just put like torches and stuff in there. I like just making the floor the lighting. Just works in easier that way. I think I got the wool and the glass that I need, hopefully. I don't know. We will see. Oh, yeah. He mentioned to me, DJ, you got to tell me if you care if I talk any more about that. But the recipe you mentioned to me, I thought was amazing, and that they would appreciate it. So I'll let you put it in the chat if you're interested. What do I need to do here next? I guess I should go up there and take a look. Okay, so at the end of each of these little chutes is a villager house. It's definitely a house. So we'll probably do... probably should have brought cobblestone. I think we'll do cobblestone here with some glass windows. Yeah, you want to know what it... See, that... Yeah, I understand. That's why I didn't... I decided not to just say it, but I thought it was really cool. And if he gets it to work, you guys will get to see it. So, glass and cobblestone. I think that's what I need to bring up here. And some slabs. Yes, Mexican Grumpy Pants. It has a door, sort of. It's an opening. It's an opening that they won't use because, you know, they're up in the sky. So, I don't know. You know, do with that information what you will, I guess. Do I have any slabs left over? I do. I do. Don't think I need the walls right now. Alright. So once I make this, I've just got to replicate it 3 more times. So let me take a peek at my picture from the other world, make sure that I'm remembering this correctly. Yeah, I think so. 1 high on the cobblestone, 2 more high, and then slabs. Oh, do I not have... Oh, I must have done those as... Oh, I did those as stairs. That's why I can't pick block. RV here? Hello, RV. So yes, actually, this part back here will be slabs, I think. And then glass for windows. And then I'm trying to remember. Maybe I should make the beds so that I can make sure. Always something going on. Right before you got here, RV, I was talking about how I definitely have a lot of editing work to do. So I got a lot of stuff cut down already. See if we can do this like that. But I think my little adventure, my time spent with Jassy is actually going to be another episode away. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put the beds like so, and then I need to see. No, I think I need to go lower on that. I think those need to be regular blocks. I can't remember if that little lip will stop the villagers from walking through there, because obviously you don't want them walking out. But see, now I can't crouch in here. Or I could do it the other way around. Let's try that. There, now I can crouch through there. And then I need one of these, I think. The other thing is I set up the bottom part of the chute here so that I would know where it came. So MGP, I know you've been super busy, and we've kind of worked that in. But do you think you're going to get to show? One of the things we never got to see was I messed that up. We actually never saw your point of view coming out to my place, I think, if I recall correctly. Okay, so we're slabbing the whole top of this, minus... I will put glass in here, but we're not going to do that just yet, because we got to drop the villagers in. Or I could... You know what I could do, actually? I could have them come in from the side. I think that'll be easier. Somebody suggested last time that rather than trying to bring them up the water column, I could use the happy gas now, and I should probably do that, but it's going to be difficult to drop them in this small area without hurting them, so maybe I could use this to get them in there. I just have to make sure to use my silk touch. But yeah, I definitely look forward to seeing whatever you do next, MGP. Yeah, that should work. We can get the villagers in this way. And then this is 1.5 blocks tall, so they can't walk out of it, but that's their doorway. And then I recall being... Oh, ow! Being accosted by mobs last time, so let's actually sleep, huh? Okay. Thanks to Mama. Yeah. Yeah, it has an egress. It's probably not fire safety approved, But this is Minecraft, so, you know, that's all right. Right? Okay. You always do. I'll make sure to remove the comment out of that video that I was going to leave in there. I need to do this 3 more times. So let's see. I need cobblestones. I need a little bit of stairs. I need my room lights, which I already have. I'm just messing with you, Demama. It had to do with wandering traders. Oh, hello, Tanya. Been actually meaning to message you. We don't need the shears on us right now either. Let's see. I'm trying to math in my head. Tanya, are you on Central European time? I think. Is that correct? Slabs, cobblestone. Yeah. Well, indeed. Indeed. At some point, we have to be prepared. I gotta stop talking now. See? Spoilers and all that. Yes, yeah. So Central European winter time is like the US standard time. And summertime is daylight savings time. I think we go like this. Oh, I know. We'll go like this. We'll do our... If I put down my shroom lights first, that'll make it a heck of a lot easier to do these stairs next. Yeah, I think Tanya, I think you already know. Once upon a time, I spent a while in Germany. So I was not too terribly far from you. Shoot, I was probably closer there to you than I am to most people here in the States. That's kind of a weird thought. Okay. Now, to make sure I did this right, this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Yeah, we wouldn't want him too busy with his car, you know, to be able to do the stuff that we want, right? Oh, do you really? So, I mean, it's all relative though, right? What everybody considers close, it tends to be very different. I did it again. I don't want to put these in yet. I keep forgetting that. Oh gosh, well that's... I don't think this is too spoilery, MGP, but I realized we've been joking since Jassie's last episode. I realized that the distance between you and me is nothing compared to some of the other things coming up. I complained to her when I got out there about how far I had to go, and then we went something like, I don't know, 10 times as far. Stormy, you have car issues too? Gosh, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, the reality is, so do I. They're just not... I'm in that wonderful stage of, I should do this thing, but I'm getting away with not having to do it yet. And, as everybody wants to spend money on Christmas things, it's like the terrible time to have repairs. So... that's, yeah, that's my confession for the day. Yes. Yeah, I remember, so when I was living in Germany, you know, we took, like, day trips into, like Brussels and Paris. I did get a chance to drive down into Italy, and then I took some flights over into Spain and Ireland. I never actually, believe it or not, in all that time, never made it to the UK, which is kind of crazy, thinking about it. I thought I was going to get to go there for a work trip this year, and it didn't pan out. I would have reached out to Stormy, but yeah, that one didn't happen. Let's see here. There and there, and there, and there and there. You're surviving. I would love to. I would absolutely love to. You know, we talk about it and we joke, but I am 100% the type of person that if I could make YouTube a thing, I probably would. Even the work that is editing, I tend to enjoy it. And you know, so I don't know. I guess I just got to find my thing or get back to my thing. I need some more stairs. You know what's funny, Demama? I have been to Paris, Texas, and they actually have a miniature Eiffel Tower there. But of course, I'm sure you're aware of that one. But there is actually a funny story when. So let's see. God, what year is it? It's 2025. 2009. I got married in 2009. Our anniversary was like a month and a half ago. When I initially met my wife, we were having a conversation, and she said something along the lines of, I don't know what we were talking about, but we started talking about Dublin, and she said she loves going to Dublin. And I thought, oh, that's really cool. And I don't remember how much longer it took until something was said, and we realized we were talking about two entirely different places in different countries, because there is indeed a Dublin, California. Texas is very much like its own country. Hey, David V, how are you doing, man? I have not seen you on the Discord as much lately, I don't think. Maybe you were finally getting some rest after living like a vampire on the night shifts. Oh. Ah, we made it. Yeah, and the other thing about Texas is I've had to drive across it, west to east and vice versa. And it's a little rough. Almost as bad driving north to south in California, but I think Texas is a little bit wider than we are long. Don't quote me on that. Bye, Stormy. We'll see you later. I'm glad you were able to stop in. Okay, and then we need some glass again. Did I do this right? I did this part wrong. Multitasking is not my strength. But I do want to get done with all this basic stuff so we can get to the fun parts. And I'm hoping we're close enough to actually finish this thing off today. It is pretty straightforward. It's a little tedious to build, but it's got straightforward ideas. Oh boy. Maybe do our check to make sure we're wearing the wings this time. Is it twice already that I've just jumped off of things on stream? and not been wearing my elytra? Alright. Wait, what was this before cameras were invented piece? I missed that. When you enter... Okay, so I-10 from Louisiana is $8.97. And Mama can play tuba. I love it. I love the random facts. It's awesome. I forgot to put those blocks up on those ones, didn't I? I think that's fine. Okay. Let me... Oh, I need to get the beds up there next, huh? So we could probably put some things away for now and just fly up there and place some beds. Can I fit all of them? I can. I unfortunately never spent the time to learn to play anything other than the old mandatory bits. Oh, I missed cobblestone here too. Yeah, I missed a few things. Okay. I'm gonna have to come back up here. So let's see. Stormy's already left, but Tanya, if you're still here, I don't know what it's like in the education system for you guys, but when we are in elementary school or primary school, I think it's very common for people in the US to have a music class, and the one I hear the most is the recorder. Everybody learns to play the little mini flute, and then of course forgets it immediately afterwards. The mom. Do you still play drums? Have you ever been in a rock band? I could see you guys playing music together. That sounds really cool. Hot cross buns. Clarinet, huh? Yeah. Well, as I recall too, David, you're actually probably physically the closest person here to me. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. We did this the other way around. So that could also be more of a regional thing. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so you have something different, but maybe some similarities. Did I do that right on the top one? Did I think I missed that on the top one. Where am I? I feel so bad doing this. The one thing about doing this type of project on a stream is all the flying back and forth. MGP, I think most people don't know how to read music. And I think probably even most people don't know how to play music either. That's okay. Bass guitar. See, okay. I didn't ask that specifically because I didn't want to make assumptions, but I kind of that kind of makes sense to me, talking about meeting over music. I love it. I think that's awesome. Oh, okay. You guys start with the recorder also? And I know that Tanya sings. I didn't see anything with the guitar, but I have watched some of her other channel stuff. Way back when. Um okay, I think we have everything we need in here, except for obviously the villagers and then the glass to keep the villagers in. So maybe what we'll do next is bring them in and we bring them in, close them off from that side, and then we can start working on the little cycle system for our zombies. Okay. So yeah, so on Java, you need to have a minimum of 3 villagers who are... The terminology is something like wish to summon an iron golem, but it usually has to do with they can do it during their gossip time, or they can do it when they're scared. And the easiest way is that they're scared, right? Because there's like a timer, a cooldown. I can't remember what it is, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, something that's relatively short. And then they also need to have slept within a certain period of time, which really only means just getting in their bed. And so that's why you'll see the farms built this way. Just enough space for them. Some of them don't even have space for them to stand. You'll see the farms where they just... there's a bed floating in the air, and they just stand on their bed, and then will lay down. Mine is marginally more humane. They have windows, and, you know... Okay, so they don't have much. 60-piece set, nice. I'm gonna have to stop for a second and catch up on some chat here in just a moment. Let's just clean things up here. I'll just need the glass, and then I'll need the leads and the boats. But I think the villagers are in boats. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna catch up now. Okay, I feel you, MGP. I don't feel very musical myself. They have an efficiency apartment. Yes, they do. Yes, Bedrock and Java Iron farms are very different because this is one of the areas where the mechanics are actually pretty different. There's a lot of things that are similar, but Iron farms are not one of them. Tanya, when you first found Vico, the one thing I was thinking was that you rebuilt the house and everything to give it a roof and all that jazz, and it looked... well, I mean, looked as good as it can for a cobblestone moss house, but you didn't leave a torch inside for him. And the one thing I was thinking was, oh god, if she gets far enough away, a zombie could spawn in the house. And I don't know if that was just something that you lucked out with, but it was pretty hilarious. I love it. I love it. All right. Let's see if we can grab some of these dudes. But first, I have to be able to get back on my happy ghast. And I have to remember that I actually did bring snowballs. Come on over, buddy. Come on over. And... yeah. We have all made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. To be honest, there's a couple that I didn't get to leave in my videos, but that it's not because I care, it's just because I'm already cutting down so much time to begin with. Oh yeah, so I guess I could just tell you one of them. Finally got zombified Speedy Pig out of the boat, but a sheep had climbed in the boat with him. And unfortunately on Bedrock, there's no way for me to see the hitboxes, and I could not for the life of me hit the boat. So I finally had to sacrifice the sheep. Hey, Slow Ride! Everything Damama does is intentional. Well, I mean, yep, that doesn't surprise me. So I guess the way we'll do this is we'll start by putting our snowballs in our offhand. Actually, one of the useful times to do it. That way, next time he comes close, he should just come to us. Oh, and Aldrich's here too. Hey, Aldrich. Come on, Happy Gast. Not much Slow Ride. I'll look up there. You can see so I did these 3 other arms in between streams, and then we just finished building the villager apartments. They're definitely apartments. And we're getting ready to get these guys up in there. If the Happy Gast will ever deign to come back over to us. Come on, you can make it past the tree. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. That's good. Oh, and it's getting to be... Oh my goodness. We have a piñata. We have a piñata. Alright. Villager Studios. Yes, they are moving to New York. Pretty much. Unfortunately, it's gonna take a minute. So, I might have to steal one of their beds. The good news is, we do actually kind of want to do this part at night. It'll help us. So, yeah. That's not the first time that I've seen one of those poor llamas get stuck hanging. And that's... look, I want to point it out because it's coming up in the next SMP video. But when I say that I find leads on the ground, I am being 100% honest. Like, that's actually... I think there's a Bedrock thing where the traders and the llamas don't have the same despawn timer or something. Because I will literally just find them on the ground all over the place. And I'm sure everybody thinks that I'm just like cutting something out, but I'm not. Okay, let's see if we can get a better look here. Make sure these guys are... Yeah, are they... They're right under me. That should be fine. Okay, so if we go down... like so. And I just do that. Yeah. Now we can work on breaking the boats. I don't need you to stay over here though, guy. Yeah, you'll just find them. You'll just find them out there. Where's the front of this boat? Okay, so you guys... So yeah, one of the things, let's see, if I go... Oh, I don't have it set up here right now, but if I... No, wrong button. There. Most of the time, this doesn't matter, but when you're doing stuff like this, it can be very, very helpful. And I do wish and hope that could be changed. Okay, but you can't just stand here. You are extra. You need to go back into the boat. You're going on the next level. This is not your house. This is not your house. Come on. You just gonna stand there? Okay. Villagers are painful. Alright, now will you go in the boat? Thank you. Okay, so now we can... Oh. Let's do one more thing before I forget. No, I can't, because I didn't bring cobblestone. That's unfortunate. Okay. You know what, Jesse? I don't care. I don't care. I've seen the types of things you do. I don't think you're in any position to judge me. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, hopefully with these things being spaced out so much, I shouldn't have an issue getting right under here to the next one. Shots fired. Ask Jassy about that one. All right. Have a good day/night there, David. Okay. You. What did you say to me? Literally, something about like don't ask the mama about bad aim or something like that. I can't remember what it was anymore. Yeah. Nah, and I mean you guys know I'll tease Jassy all day long, but we had a heck of a fun time. We really did. I mean, for the most part, there was the fact that we were, you know, crossing the entire world. Are you struggling? This guy really looks like he's struggling. Hey, Lady Z. We're gonna start getting rid of this tree. And this one. Alright, and now that we have contributed to... Oh. I don't even want this one. Sorry, B. You don't count for this one. Nothing personal. I think the creeper was trying... That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Hello. These happy ghasts are fantastic, but they are certainly a bit finicky. Ow. With their giant hitboxes. Oh, whoops. I gotta be careful about that. Almost threw all my snowballs. Can you come down? It's all well and good with zombies, but I'm not looking for a creeper to get to me. There we go. Now, let's see if we actually got them. Yes. Alright. So I will say that Jassy was on pretty good behavior on our endeavor. So, no complaints. No complaints. Now, Stormy Wolf, as you may recall, managed to prank me in an ancient city, so it's not like it's just Jassy. I really can't wait for you guys to see the other side of it. No, she didn't threaten me. She gave me an endless hard time about turducken. So there's that. Wrong way, dude. Wrong way. Okay, halfway done with these guys. But see, I can't even be mad at that because it worked so perfectly. Well, no, not directly. It was me. She was giving me a hard time for talking to chickens. How's it going there, bud? Hold on. I kind of want to do something. Oh, let's see. Can I get on this llama? Oh, I need to have nothing in my hands? Is it because he's on a lead? I don't have my shears on me. I could break the lead, but then... I don't know. It's a bad situation all around. Yeah, I did. So I did get to watch Dad's video this morning. I haven't made it to Damama's just yet. But at least your emotional support animal has hatched. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, no. Okay, let's take that out of my hand while I'm doing this. And then put it back in. Okay, and let's check again. Did we get these guys? Yes, with a bonus B, too. Yeah, one of the brilliant things though about Jassy's video is the fact that she was able to you know, basically look like we were just having conversation the whole time. But we were, Jassy, how long were we recording for? I think it was almost 4 hours one way, almost 3 hours back, and then obviously some stuff in between. So there were parts where we're just rowing across the ocean, just like sighing. All right. Good night, Tanya. I'll see you around soon. Okay, so the thing is it's not nighttime, so rather than let them wander, I think it might be a better idea to just stage the other ones first. This is pretty slow using the happy gas, but I will say that it's actually probably less painful than the last one I did where I took them up through the water elevators. Because I try to push them on rails up through, well, yeah, up into the bubble columns. And I would mess up the what is it? Is it the detector rail? Whichever one pops them off. I think it's the detector rail. I would mess that up, and then they'd just go wander off and jump in the ocean, and villagers are a lot like lemmings. Okay. Alright, now let's just move you out of here. So I don't think we're going to need this guy for a while. So he can maybe just fly around down here, I think. Whoa, watch out, happy guest. My fault. Okay. I know that, Aldrich. But it's still such an important cultural reference. And yes. Wait, has Lemmings really been around since the 80s, though? I did not realize that part. I did absolutely love Lemmings. The other one, if anybody's ever tried it, Worms. Worms and its successors. That was a really good franchise. Yeah, it is. Well, I guess... Did they have it on the original NES? I know they had it on Super NES, which was around 1990. But they might have had it on NES too. Worms, you ever played any of those games with like tanks or whatnot, where it's just it's usually basic arcade style, you know, two-dimensional, but it's all about doing your angle and your velocity to try and like hit back and forth. Worms took that idea and added some slight movements. The worms can kind of like, you know, inch along for a few seconds, and so many different variety of weapons. And you have teams of worms that would duke it out back and forth over the terrain. And it was really good. Banana bombs. They used the holy hand grenade from Monty Python, made a cameo in Worms. That was like one of the big weapons that you could get. It's still noon. I need to get those guys up in there. I guess while we're waiting, we could probably start building up this this tube that I have over here. Somewhere, I thought I had some cobwebs. Did I not bring them with me? Hold on, let's make some space, and let's go look for our cobwebs. Yes. Another great cultural reference right there. And me still jumping off of things without double checking to make sure that I can fly. Okay. You know what, though? You got to give Aldrich credit, because 91 was still practically the 80s. I mean, we know that. Early 90s, late 80s, it's all the same thing. I swear that I had cobwebs. What? Oh, there we go. I need just 4 of them, I think. And I've got to do another thing too with this thing over here. Hello there. Huh? You just gonna stay here the whole time? Huh. Have anything interesting? Not that I need. I do appreciate that your invisibility potion is 8 minutes long, though. Let's just do that. Huh? Okay, the other thing I need over here... He had birch. Oh yeah, I meant to ask you, so your video said, said final tour of, Stony Shores? Does that mean you're done? Or does that mean you're done next episode? We're not doing glass just yet. I'm gonna need to figure something out over here. Poor Mama with the birch wood. Okay. So over here... we don't really need any of that. This is just support pillar at the moment. Okay. Oh, I don't have my soul sand either, though, do I? Oh, goodness gracious. Never mind, it's time to get those villagers in their beds. Did I save some glass? Yes. Listen, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I did not create the one block hole thing. I merely brought it to everyone's attention. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Aldrich. Let's see. Try not to hit these guys. Okay. Go fly away, bee. It's funny how, even for a video game, it just feels like your heart just stops for a brief moment. Even though, I mean, like, I'd be fine, right? I should be fine. I mean, look, I even named them One Block Hole Guard. So, I mean, clearly I would have been okay. Okay, oh, we're gonna have an extra villager. What are we gonna do about this guy? Look, I'm gonna try and get you out of here. I can't promise your safety afterwards, but for now, no, stop. This is really awkward and uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm walking over people's faces. Just get in the boat. Get in the boat. Yes. You can wait there. Okay? Everything will be fine. Probably. Yeah. Wait, add it to the montage. Wouldn't be a stream without a fall. Oh gosh. Wait, what did I perfect? Perfected falling into the holes? That's probably accurate. That's what Jassy would have you believe for sure, right? Okay, let's go to sleep and try to finish up this elevator down here. And the other thing I will need is a block of soul sand, and I will need a couple more of those fence gates, which I guess I can just make out of the warped wood here. Can't remember if it's 2 or 3. Let's make 3 just to be safe. Now I have a bunch of extra boats on me too. Okay. Yep, Yes, indeed. Okay. Soul sand. A block of soul sand. I'm sure I have some of that over here somewhere. This time, we'll make sure that we have wings on before we jump off. Where would I have put soul sand? Not in with wood. Right there. And I guess at some point I'm gonna need help as well. And I will need a bunch of bone meal, but a lot more than that. So let's go get some. DJ, will you share it then? Will you tell chat what your extra recipe is that you were working on? I kind of wish that Intrepid Tato was here. Bone meal. Coming for bone meal. That should be more than enough. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So, did you get... Have you messed around with the sprites? Like, does your recipe's result have its own unique picture, or are you... like I say, I don't know much of anything about the coding stuff, so I don't know. Not sure what that would be like. Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, then, obviously, I don't need to tell you guys in chat when you have a second to take a look at that. I am going to get over here to my reference pictures again and see if I can remember. I always forget how to do this. I know it, but it's a pain. What I need to do pretty much is on one side of this, let's see. Well, first of all, we can actually put these down in here because we're going to need the whole thing for this part. And then let's see. So we want... Try and remember. We want... let's go up one. Basically, we want a wall. And then the soul sand here. Yes, I think that's it. So the idea is... The idea of the wall is it has a 1.5 block hitbox, but it treats flowing water as though it was a single block. So when something drops in on this side, as it gets moved over, it actually gets pushed upward. I don't know if you can see that, but it helps pull me up this way. The other thing that we can do is on this side over here. Let's see. Let's go. Let's just do... Let's just do walls. I'm going to add walls like so. Like that. So when we put the water on this block, it will also flow that direction, which will help pull the zombies towards this. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I'll just show you. I'll show you. And actually, I think we can start. We can start going glass over here now. I like to leave this glass on the outside so you can see in. And let's go like that. I left my fence gates up top. Of course I did. It won't be able to, Aldrich. Show you that in just a sec. Sorry, doing this one step at a time. So, but that's what the fence gates are for. And this is something I've already done. This is not something I'm too concerned about not working. But this is going to... I'll take the water from there. Now that'll flow that way as well. Because I need to have one there. But I don't have to worry about putting the block in here, because in Java you can plant the kelp on the soul sand. So I'll plant the kelp there once I have the whole column built. And yeah, then it will all kind of go work out together. Until then, let's make sure this is all covered up, and then we can start doing our glass all the way up. Oh, I don't need to do it here in the middle, though. Forgot, that's what I had the walls for. The walls are not necessary at all. They are just a decorative choice and spawn-proofed. So from there, we can build that up. I just have to make sure I have to have the cobwebs, and I always have to double check the height where I'm putting those. So now I can bring all the glass over with me. I can bring the cobwebs, and we can start building that up. This might actually be a good spot for a very quick break, though. And since I have done so much editing lately, I went ahead and put a little bit of a sneak peek preview on our intermission screen. That is some of the things that I was doing before I met up with Jassy. I can't wait, DJ. I think that will be awesome. So, I will be right back. I wish I had some snow for you. I'm sorry. But you seem happy. You seem like you like this place. You are pretty fast. You just can't jump. So maybe you should hang out with the camels. No, you don't. You leave my turtles alone. I'll bet you could get to them anyhow. What are you doing way over there? Okay, alright. That's alright. That's alright. So... You ready, turducken? I know you've wanted to get out of here for a while. It's finally time. So here's the deal. First of all, you know, getting these good. Oh, oh wow, you did such a good job. So much better than all the other animals I've tried to get out of here. So listen, I want to see if Stay Puft can take care of you while I'm gone. Can we attack? No. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. This way. This way. Now. No. There. I feel like there's a way for me to do this. Now. Now. Can I see what's going on here? Where's Turducken? Turducken! Oh my gosh, there's a drowned with a trident. Hold on. Woo! Let's get you out of here. I want Turducken to be able to see the world. But I don't think she's going to be safe going where I'm going. So, my idea, yeah, is to let Stay Puft here take care of her and fly her around some. Hold on. We need to do a thing. What did I do with them? Did I not get any? What would I have done with them? There we go. Hey, what are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. All right. Oh, the tree didn't go high enough. I didn't go high enough. I gotta go fix that. Okay, your wander range is a bit bigger than I expected. Look at them just flying through the night together. Oh, that's cute. Something's been bothering me for a long time. You see, back at the shack, there's a sign that points off to the north, I believe. And it says, 3,000 blocks to go. Something lurks below. Well, I think it says it the other way around, but it doesn't matter. Point is, Mexican Grumpy Pants Village is out in that direction, but when I got there, I wasn't convinced that I had traveled 3,000 blocks. And even then, I didn't really go down anywhere. I turned and ended up out at a trial chamber that was a completely different direction. So here's the plan. What is it? What is this poor little guy stuff? Who are we talking about? Stay Puft is great. And so is Turducken. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? DJ, that looks amazing. I did, so doggies have had their potty break, and I jumped on Discord while I was on my phone and checked that out. That looks cool. So if you want to take it to the next level, now you just need to make it give you some kind of status effect. It could be sleepiness, or it could be, you know, something positive. But that looks really good. That's really cool. Have you just how much hunger does it restore? But yes, as far as the intermission video, I got finished cutting down everything that I was working on before I found Jassy. And it looks like it's enough to be its own episode, so I'm going to try very hard, excuse me, to actually release 2 this week. I do have a couple of extra days off. So let me get a bucket of water before I forget, because that's also a thing that I would do. Excuse me. So you do have to remember, though, if you're using a pork chop for it plus other things, it should probably restore more. Because you want, I mean, I'm just trying to think like a developer, right? You want people to want to make it. And so, sorry, distracted. Always distracted. So it needs to be, the novelty's already there. Now you want to give them a reason to make it in gameplay. But it could be the same restoration, and you could add a little bonus. Like, I don't know, what do y'all think baked potatoes and bacon should make you do? Well, it's kind of like, so the best single item food, not including like your golden items, is rabbit stew. But it's such a pain because it's not stackable that people don't really make it, right? And here I am talking, and I can't think about what I'm doing. I'm such a terrible multitasker. We can clean up some inventory space like that, too, by the way. Put those away. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool, right? Either of those things would be cool. But I love where you're going with that. And then I saw the comments about, you know, like bacon and stuff like that. And maybe maybe one of the things, you know, if you're actually looking at modding stuff, is that you actually need a furnace type item that has multiple input slots. I don't know. Status effect, feeling warm and at home. I love that. I love that. All right, so we can, I guess we can just get over here and start building this thing up. From a food item, Aldrich, but don't you have regeneration potions? What's your thought process? I'm just curious. I don't want to waste glass for this, but I don't really have anything else on me, so I guess I can pick it up later. This is gonna take a minute. I didn't bring any cobblestone. What am I doing, you guys? That's fine. I can get it when we get up there. Raw pork chop with a smoker for bacon. Oh, okay. That's true. That might be one solution that doesn't require adding, you know, other block interfaces. That would certainly be awesome. Yeah. It's funny because, yeah, there are a lot of those things out there, right? Like, people have made food mods and whatnot, and they are a lot of fun. They're typically totally unnecessary, of course, but I mean, technically all mods are unnecessary. Oh. 9 minutes behind. There was a story I read about that once. I think it was an old choose your own adventure book. Okay, I need to double check. So this is where I want to, wherever I'm connecting it here, I'll use a little bit of cobblestone. And then I need a cobweb, and I think it goes on this one, but I'm not sure. Let's see if I can figure it out. Yes. Is it the one? Might be the one right above it. Might be the one right above it. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I got it. I just need to get some cobblestone. And now I'm paranoid, and I keep checking to make sure that I have my elytra on. Okay. Let's get back up there. We can go ahead and grab our glass back, I think, now. I'm also going to have to make a hole in here again temporarily to get the zombies in. But that's okay. Alright, if we land on this one here, and drop down, and do one more layer like this. Okay. I think... No. I think it was this one. It was a really long break. No, wait a second. I feel like maybe that was right the first time. Yeah, I should not have taken those out. Well, dang it. The harder part about trying to recreate something on a stream is I'm working with 2 monitors, which for most of the things I do is plenty, but sometimes it feels like not enough when I'm trying to go look at something on another screen. So we put the cobweb here, and what happens is this side over here is our bubble elevator that goes up all the way to the top, and then the zombies, or most likely drown, will drop down, and at each level they get caught in a cobweb, which keeps their head looking at these guys through this opening long enough for them to notice and get scared and summon an iron golem, etc. So I do realize, though, the other thing is I should probably have some slabs in here. I can maybe fix that after the fact. But for now, just go up one more level like that, and then we go back to using glass. And we do this all the way up to the top. The one that I have built previously, this is going to be slightly different. This is not going to be optimized. A lot of people that make iron farms will make them for like the absolute most they can get. I always find that a little bit silly, especially when it comes to a single player world, for a couple of reasons. One, you will probably never go through that much iron. My other world, the iron is all just caught and clogging up the hoppers at this point. It's ridiculous. And people make them faster than that. Oh dear. Is it thunderstorms? This looks like thunderstorms. Yep. Yep. It's okay, it's not as bad when I'm up here. Even though I guess I could get struck by lightning. So when I'm underground, I have no indication that the thunderstorm is starting, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's making loud crashing noises. But this is plenty fast enough. The one that I have already built before is 5 levels high, and it uses all 4 sides, so there's 20 individual villager studios, and it has 3 zombies per elevator, and so the timing works out to where there's a new iron golem almost as quickly as the cooldown will allow. But it doesn't have to be, right? That's overkill. I also need to go back out and punch out the holes for these guys to be able to see. Sorry, that was weird. I was seeing things. It would be really cool if we could get some skeleton horses in this world. I don't think so, Damam. I think everyone is just mesmerized by the thunderstorm. Or, you know, the excitement of just pillaring up a couple hundred blocks is overwhelming. Okay, we need a spider web in there. Yeah, I think the chat's fine. I think this is just one of those moments where there's just not natural conversation to be had. You know, I think in the beginning I was very much self-conscious about that, but I have taught myself that those of you who show up to hang out, and we are not gonna freak out about a few periods of silence here and there. Oh, as far as it not, I think I left a timeout on it. I should probably go back at some point and change that. I think it fades off after a certain number of minutes. And I think that's just one of those settings, is to help maybe like not cover up the screen as much if it's not necessary. But I have thought about changing it. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense, Aldrich. So I didn't think about that. You did mention you had gotten behind. Okay, that's the last of our cobwebs. Did Tato get to see DJ's project? Because I feel like he would really appreciate it. Bad at sneaking in. Now, honestly, what I don't remember if there's any rhyme or reason to how high I went up here at top before. I can't recall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did about 12, though. Okay. That's probably fine. So what is that? That's 3. I hope I don't get struck by lightning. Tato, we were chatting a while back in the Discord, and DJ Brunch has been playing around with some like resource pack and modding stuff, and he's got a baked potato recipe in addition to the stuff he was playing around with like the wool. And I don't know if you saw the screenshot I posted, but I had a death message, getting killed by an ender doodle. All right, the dad. We'll definitely catch you around. Actually, you should be able to make your stream this week, which is nice. So I look forward to that. See you soon. Okay, I need a little bit more glass. I need some cobblestone slabs. And I think that's all I need to bring up here. Oh, no. I need another one of the... I need another fence gate. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need another fence gate. Got it. So, slabs, another stack of glass, and a fence gate. And maybe we can sleep real quick. Baked potato and a doodle. Alright, do not have any slabs. Oh, hi. Uh-oh. Okay. It's not safe over here. Where did you come from? Alright. So... I do have slabs. And then I said a fence gate. So I need to make some sticks. And I need one of these guys. Alright. Okay, back to the top. Oh, I didn't really leave myself a way to land on this thing, though, did I? Okay. Alright. So they're going to come up on this side. They're going to come up on this side. I need a fence gate in there. One of the things that I like about Bedrock is being able to use buttons to stop water from flowing. That is one thing we don't get to do on Java. So then this should go like right there. And that way, when they come up, it'll flow over like that. And we just need to make sure there's enough room for them. We'll go up one higher. Like so. And then we will slab off the top so that nothing can spawn on it. And again, difference between editions. On Java, this will keep the mobs from burning. I am, Tato, I am. We're actually almost done. All I really need to do now is... well, mostly just add the zombies, but also... now that I have the slabs, I realized... I messed up here just a little. I didn't mess up. I didn't finish this. This is going to be kind of hard to do. Okay. Let's see. How can I make sure that I don't let these guys out when I do this? Maybe if I just make myself a temporary platform. Like that. And like that. There we go. I think that will do it. I was going to say, you're here, Tato. You don't have to watch. Let's see. That and that. Oh, I got stuck in the cobweb. Right, and the last one down here. Hater Tater. Tater's gonna take. Okay, so now when the zombies drop, everybody should be fine. Is anybody gonna give me a hard time if we sacrifice a villager? Like, I just want to know. I need to know if anybody's going to be heartbroken if we lose a villager. If so, I'll have you look away, because I do want to get this finished in the next half hour, and so I don't think I'm bringing our happy ghast back up here. Ow. Aw, Demama, you do always have my back. Can I fly out of here? Oh, ah. Sorry. Sometimes you gotta do the hard thing. I mean, to be fair, it's not the hard thing for me. Okay. It is a little difficult to fly out of here. Yeah. Yeah, agreed, Aldrich. That's definitely one of the parity changes that I wish would go, quote, the other direction. Because there are certainly some of those mechanics that are very, very useful. Bye, guy. What are you talking about? Whose soul is you are? You are. There's no debate there. That villager just cruised on his boat off that direction, and he's probably on his way to the village over there. Or the big village in the sky. Okay? He's fine. He's just fine. Nobody saw anything happen to him. I think we should actually probably keep some of this on us for a second, because it's time to get our... Where did I put all this stuff? There's the kelp. Okay. So we just need to get this bubble elevator going, and some way to get the zombies in here too. Let's put some blocks over here. Let's see. Okay. We can do our kelp and our bone meal from here. No. You are never going to live that down, clearly. If I really wanted to add fuel to the fire, though, I would point out that, let's see, RV took on a trial chamber by herself. Wasn't there somebody else, not counting me? I thought there was somebody else that also went. Well, MGP was in a trial chamber, too. Oh, let's test this and make sure it works, by the way. We'll be the zombie for a second. But what I'm saying is that so far on Sheepwood SMP... Oh, maybe I should make this shorter. That's a little too much bounce. Okay. Hold on. Hold still. Hold still. As long as we have one there, yeah, that'll work. So far, it seems like everyone who has gone to a trial chamber by themselves has survived just fine. But apparently, if you team up, then it makes things more difficult. That was the surprising piece, right? Yeah, I think this part will work just fine. Is it really nighttime, though? The villagers are in their beds. Can I go faster through a spider web? I think it depends on who you team up with. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I'm not trying to stir the pot that much. That much. And she's like an ominous potion on 2 legs. And Jassy, Tato just called you a celebrity. I just want to take a moment to say I am actually really thankful for the chance to do that series with you guys, because these kinds of laughs are fantastic. This is such an amazing opportunity to do Sheepwood SMP. And Lady Z makes a good point too, which is you have more players, you do actually get more enemy spawns as well. So, so yes. So don't take it like it's Jassy specifically. I never said that. I didn't mean that either. Just so that you know that, Jassy. All right. All we need to do now is get a couple of zombies in here. The one thing I probably should have done, and I may do it off stream. Correct, Dad. Correct. Is you do want the zombies to be spaced out, and obviously, as I'm trying to get them up here, it's not necessarily going to be that simple. So what I might need to do here is I may need to temporarily block one of those off. The other thing is it would be a good idea for me to put a trapdoor right in here. And that way... I don't think that'll make a difference. Yeah, it might. It might. That way I can just let the zombie chase me across. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do this, I think. Okay, so we'll need name tags, which I have. And it is nighttime right now. I should hurry up and do that. I should hurry up and do that. We can make a trapdoor, right? Trapdoor. Alright, zombie names. I need at least 2 zombie names. What do you guys want? Wait, what just happened here? Oh. Okay, that should work there. Freddy, Rosencrantz, and Guildenstern. Should I know those names, Aldrich? I feel like there's a reference that I'm not getting here. Okie doke. You know what? I'll do it. I will do that, and then I'll name the third one Freddy as a backup in case I lose a zombie. How about that? Do I not have an anvil? Come on. Thought I had an anvil. Oh, it's up in my unfinished villager building, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. You guys crack me up. And then in case we need it, we will have Freddy ready. Alright, let's see if we got time to get zombies tonight. We have, looks like we have about half of the night. Thanks, Tranquil. And yes, I can't remember who said it earlier. Was it DJ? This really does, being just one-sided like this especially, does look like a rocket pad. You know, the tower. So that's kind of funny. So I should probably wear protection. I don't... Oh, I do have thorns. Ooh, I have thorns on this, though. I'm gonna have to be careful. Alright. Well, the good news with the names is that they're just for us to know. Once this is closed up, it's not like we're really going to be seeing them. But I don't have much room for spawns here. So I guess we're actually going to remove some of our light. Indeed. Indeed it does. And actually, let's do it this way. Just in case I need to put my wings back on hastily. This feels a bit unsafe going around and removing all my torches. But I suppose that's my own fault for building it on a mountain. I'm gonna have to probably go a little bit farther away to get things to spawn, though. So let's... Oh, a creeper. No, you're not what I need. Okay, farther away, I guess. Well, there's a zombie, but he's gonna struggle to get up that high. Anybody over here yet? No. Oh, it's almost daytime. Might have to get ready for tomorrow. All right. We'll just have to be ready for tomorrow. Where is the torch? There it is. Oh dear. Nope. On one more shot. One more shot. Probably not worth it. Anything I grabbed right now would probably not have time to get over there before burning. Hey, Stormy. Well, I have good news, and Tato, good news for both of you, and that's that we are basically done. I just need to get zombies into this thing, and unfortunately I didn't have enough time before daybreak, so I think we got like 10 minutes we have to kill. I think. I'm not sure if there's anything else that we really need to do here. Just get the zombies in and close it up. Just 2. Actually, you know what I could do? I know what I could do. I know exactly what I could do. I mentioned that realistically they should be offset. So what I can do is I have to be very careful. Let's see. Goodness gracious. Right there. Okay. I can temporarily close that one off. And that way, whatever first zombie I get will wait here. Ultimately, what I'd like to do is replace that with pistons. Sticky pistons. And that way, what I could do is actually turn this farm on or off by allowing the zombies to stop and wait. And then it would also help, because occasionally you'll get timing errors because they want to fight the water current for a second or something like that. So you need to go away. All right, and yes, we're leaving the torch there because we do want to be able to run up here safely. Could tear down our little villager pen while we're at it. Yeah, they should be, but at the same time, it's less of a big deal on a single player world when it's kind of your own choice. This is far enough away that it's not going to be fully loaded all the time, and so it'll just be when I want to come over here. So I worry a little bit less about that, but yes, it is absolutely a good idea to build in switches if you can. If I... You know what? They wouldn't have to be zombies. I could grab pillagers, but then I'd have to wait for them. I'd have to wait to break their bows, too. Maintenance without death. Yes, that's true as well. No, man. I mean, this whole place is death. Look at this hole here. I think you missed me falling in a hole, Stormy. What's this one? No. Oh, all right. So, yes, it was a 1-block hole that I fell in. Um, you know, what else would you expect, right? Not that those were the only dangerous ones. Yeah. You know what's funny, MGP? I probably didn't even remember all of those falls in that she put in there. So she was clearly looking for them. That's all I'm going to say. All right, while we're waiting, let's see. Where are you? See if we can grab our happy guest here and move him. And we can take the opportunity to come take a look. One of these days, I'd like to maybe make this look nicer. Maybe come up with some type of materials. I do, from like a almost like a mechanical sense, I like the way this looks. Almost like it's got these gripped arms around the like clamps around this glass tube. But I would love to mess around with changing the materials. Yeah, so the early Java requirements back in the old original game, villages were defined by doors and how many blocks could see the sky on either side of the doors. There's basically a count. I think it was up to 5 blocks away, where if that count was the same on either side of this, so you couldn't just put a door down somewhere and expect it to count. But if it was like 3 of the blocks could see the sky on one side of the door and none of them on the other side, then yes, that would count. And yeah, I think it was 10 of those. So what people used to do is they would build like we had a bunch of stupid like they look like motels, where it's literally just a big rectangular L-shaped building or something, a long building with a bunch of doors all over the places. And I mean, you think villager conditions are bad now. Those were pretty weird back then, or pretty bad back then. Hello, the dad. We're literally just waiting for nighttime now. Everything is ready for our zombies to come in here, and I've got a little spot for the zombies to chase me to get them into the water. But I didn't have any that spawned. We were kind of like halfway through the last night when we finished. I'm gonna guess the answer is yes, Tato. Especially the people though that can really, well, like I say, the production of this, you can literally just do this bottom section without any of this. You just have 3 villagers, and then you have some sort of water flow for the iron golems, and a drop into a like lava blade. And all you would really need is like a redstone circuit that cycled, maybe opening and closing, whether or not those guys could see the zombie, or the zombie's on a rail and you move it through there. But then what happens is when you do this, every single cell is basically independent as far as the numbers are concerned. So this should be roughly 4 times more efficient than just this one. Not exactly, because it does depend on the rate that these zombies cycle through here. And I don't build things to max efficiency. I like them to be kind of fun and interesting if possible. It's probably, you know, some of y'all have heard of me talk about Logical Geek Boy. If you've never seen his videos, definitely worth a look. He's one of the dudes that if it hadn't been for life stuff that kind of kept him from really committing to YouTube as much, I about guarantee he'd be on Hermitcraft right now. He's collabed with a bunch of those folks. He's probably around the 200K mark. And his whole thing was he liked to do things in an interesting way. Tato, my personal world is a 20 cell. This is nothing. The people that like to do things at maximum capacity will build rows of portals and then create, if you heard of chunk loaders, to keep the nether loaded so that as soon as the golems spawn, they get zooped into the nether, and that way they don't affect the mob cap, or not the mob cap, but the cooldown for spawning them. Yeah, it's wild. I'm not usually interested in stuff like that. This is less about trying to max efficiency and more about just enjoying the engineering side of it, you know, just like tinkering with stuff, right? All right. Hopefully we can get our zombie soon, and actually we can use our happy guest here maybe to stay just out of range so that we can watch for the mob spawning. Yeah, Aldrich, but Doc M he's a step above that even. Some of the stuff that these guys figure out how to do is crazy. I watched a dude, well, I don't know if it was a dude, a person. I watched a person come up with literally a way to exploit Ender Pearl mechanics to create teleportation in survival. By setting up like stasis chambers at waypoints at various places around the world, and then it was a simple, I forget it was something about like finding the right angle and then just like looking up, and I don't even remember how that worked. Could you have kept it short and put each section at one side of the drop? I don't totally understand the question, MGP. You mean like I could have done, yeah. I could have done these four like this, but since I'm using the zombies here to rotate through this column, then I would need one zombie in each column. Instead, these zombies are doing more work, so to speak. Did that answer your question, MGP? I don't know. Doc M's latest is moving an arrow across the world without touching it to keep track of who. I can't wait to see that stuff. Hold on. I see a zombie. Okay, I see a couple of zombies. Let's head down there. All right. Zombies will track you much farther than skeletons, so let me see. Yep. Come here. All right. Whoop. Come on through, buddy. You can do it. Hi. Oh, all right. Okay, I probably should have made this. I need to take this one out and make it shorter. All right. That one might be too much. Oh, whoops. Okay. Now, let's go add a block up top. What am I doing here? Why am I not flying? Or... Okay, so that guy... Yep. I should have done that with pistons. Oh well. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see if we got another zombie around here somewhere. Oh, we got lots of creepers. Alright, I need all of you guys out of the way. Oh, baby zombie. No, no, no. Actually, no. Baby zombie's not gonna be the same. Oh. Skeleton, you don't work. There's a regular zombie. And he's coming. Okay. Hi. Ow! You have the creeper. Nope. Okay, this way. This way. You can do it. Come on up. Come on up. I got a spot for you. Okay, now what I want to do is change this one. Okay. Where's my stuff? Dang it. I need the glass. I need the glass. Why are you fighting the current? Huh? What's your deal? Oh, it was the trapdoor. Okay. Get out of here. No, 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 no. What could go wrong? Yes, you get. I don't have time for this. Jeez. I will check chat in just a moment. I need to get over here and fix this. And I went on the wrong side. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I need to get on top of here. And I need to fix this quickly. Quickly. Nope, not that one. That one. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's a little close together. I'll fix it with pistons eventually. But, for the moment, we need to sleep. Make sure that no creeper is going to blow us up. And let's... No, I don't have my wings on. I was about to try and fly off the edge. Alright. Alright. There we go. Now let's go get over on our happy guest here. And scoot a little ways away so that we can look at this. Make sure that we're not going to get shot. Okay. Wedge and Biggs. Oh, yeah, some of my favorites. So, I think we have the basics working here. I have a spider trying to get caught in the mechanism. Let's see if we can get rid of him. And then let's see if we can get up here. Maybe we can catch a good look at this before I have to log off. There goes one. Some of you were on stream before. You saw me. You saw me actually show this in my main world with all 20 cells, and how you can just watch these guys go. But yeah, as these zombies drop down. Okay, so that one's going there. It might be too soon. They got put kind of close together. Oh, nope, they spawned one. And so while this iron golem is moving out of the detection range, these guys are being scared, and then the zombie drops down and cycles back up for another go. And it just continues doing that, and each time it does, a golem should pop out. There's that one. And then, of course, they all go down to the lava blade. So, took us 4 hours to make this thing, 2 streams. I didn't really know. I couldn't remember how long it was going to take. I appreciate you guys hanging out to see the whole thing, even though it took us a couple of weeks to actually do it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh, let me get a look on our happy guest here. There we go. There we go. We can stand next to our creation. The landing's a little hot. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ah, yeah. You know what's funny, RV, is that a building stream is much more chill. And go figure, right at the very end, I get attacked by mobs and try and jump off of the world jump off of the mountain without my wings on. So yeah, I need to go clean that area up down there too. I have little extra blocks that I put on there trying to get the zombies in, and I'll go clean that up. One of these days I'll add some pistons in and some type of a contraption so that I can stop these guys. But at least you can see the concept and how that works. So yeah, wouldn't be normal without a 1-block hole, near-death jumps, and mobs. Absolutely. Don't worry, RV. I knew what you meant. It was just funny because it made me think about how we focused on building instead of adventuring today, but the adventure always comes to us. I just can't help it. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna flip over here to our outro. Thanks so much for hanging out for me today. I didn't have a lot of time to prep for today, so I got the same meme up here from last week. What do you feel? Don't feel bad, RV. Don't feel bad at all. Yeah. All right. Well, I tell you what, I am really hyped and looking forward to the stuff I have to edit. It's a lot. I have basically 3 episodes of Sheepwood to edit. I do have all the stuff for the latest Arc Dimension recorded and ready to go to edit, and I have other things that are started that I need to work on. Plus, if you're watching the reaction videos, Etho is up next. So I need to go watch his stuff this weekend. So, man, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all. And Dad, you were out when I said it, but since you're back, I will tell you, I actually have Monday and Tuesday off of work this week. So not only will I be doing a ton of editing, but I really look forward to getting to hang out on your stream tomorrow. You are streaming tomorrow, right? All right, you guys, I will catch you in the Discord. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your weekend.